I did say I'd give you more, something other than more of something else. Here it is. Now, arm, I can't really control much. My voice is still, yeah, I know. My voice is kinda a little bit scratchy. I don't know how it's sounding right now. I could probably ask you, but I can't really, Anyway. It sounds scratchy, still sick. However, I didn't want to do another TFT. I didn't want to play this time. I just wanted to see, if I'm lucky in Arrow, see what I got. I had a losing streak of 3, and then I had this game. I'm so happy I stuck with it because this is actually, it was interesting. I have never played a sacrificial fiddle before, and you'll see what I meant. Multiple times I have offed myself just to give my teammates a little bit of advantage. It sucked. Oh man.
Welcome to the Howling
Fiddle though.
Abyss.
Fiddle's really fun. You're squishy as fuck, but the thing is, you have the ability to really control a whole section of a map if you needed to. What you do in the bushes is if you do attack outside the bush, from inside the bush to outside the bush, you put a fear proc on them. And that's really helpful when just getting rid of enemies. And especially if you're trying to like defend a little bit, you use your scythe. I think it's a scythe. I don't know if it's a claw. I'm pretty sure it's a scythe, but his scythe is on his left hand. I don't think he swipes with his left. I think he swipes with his right. As you see there, all those enemies decided to flee. That's the best part. If you do it from a bush, if you do your R from a bush, you basically completely cover the whole area that you're in. Everything in there is fear proc. That gives you momentarily enough time to properly heal with your W from multiple sources, but you want to do that with crowds. I did not see his name. Don't want to see his name. I sell hope. That's what I saw. The only thing I was trying to do is poke a little bit by slashing. It wasn't really working that good since Karth kinda screws me over because he does a lot of sorry. He does a lot of bleed. Oh, burn. He does a lot of burn and it does screw me over. His staff is wheeling around. Anyway. Where am I? I am. I try to put fear, the silence. That's what the scythe can do. The scythe, if you do a proper silence on them, you can basically maybe deter them from hurting your teammates or yourself. And that could give you a few seconds to pop off your W properly. Right, the Vladimir is very aggressive. So is Big Boy, Bubba. Don't know his name, I've never seen him before. Actually, I've seen him a few times, but I don't know his actual name because I haven't bothered. But no, Big Bubba. Bubba was aggressive, Vlad was aggressive, Gnosis was also aggressive. I hate cards R, as you can see, took me out. Cards R requires 0 skill to pop off. You can even do it when you're dead, which is annoying. But luckily for me, I popped off with my 6. And you know what that means. I got my R. So I like to do this when enemies are being a little too cocky. Whack. All fear. Pull out my W. Boom. I didn't want to chase because I knew it would probably be a dumb idea. I did get Karth and Morgana on that one, and I got the other two really low. So it's not like I necessarily had to chase him. I could have, I just chose not to. Though if I did, that Vel would have easily have deleted me. Also, luckily enough, you can use your little, you know, control towers that you normally can do. You can use those scarecrows. Honestly, definitely make use of them because A, they can reveal traps that no one else can reveal for you. And I really just was, you know, another, I forgot the name of it, flower. Cricket. Anyway, your CC would be real. Not your power control. I don't remember. It's been my brain is squishy and tired and sleepy. I know. And I just did this match. As you can see. Oh, also I know Spirit Vestige would probably be a good thing. I don't normally run it on Fiddle, because I think Fiddle can heal somewhat decently on his own. So, I don't normally go for it. I'm curious if anyone does. I just popped in here to get like a little chippy. A little bit of chip damage. Oh. This? Yeah. They managed to go in front of me while I was trying to get behind them. And both Karth's annoying R in the turret deleted me. I hated that. It's annoying because it genuinely does need no skill. It automatically locks onto you. The only way to counter it is, in my opinion, Mord. If you're Mord, you just put up your shields and that's it. It just melts your shield. For the most part, I got Morgana there. I like using Fiddle's ability to... Oh, I love using my Vex rune. I have a rune with Ultimate Hunter on it, and it does really work for Fiddle, in my opinion. It's not even built for him. Another normal Fiddle Cup has worked tremendously for me. Especially since I can get a biscuit delivery on it. So I can get constant healing, and sometimes I forget about it. It's my fault. I'll make sure to turn one. I knew I was gonna die, so I just took it. Sometimes you got to. Running would be pointless if you can do a little bit more extra damage. Miss Fortune was so smart to do that. Vel was lucky, but also died still. And funny enough, they're going in.
Shut down.
They just killed my teammates, and they decided, you know, easy turret, easy tower. They forget I have an R. And my teammates were trying to warn me, you know, be careful. But, you know, they're low. And Fiddle's R does an insane amount of burn. It's never wise to be in Fiddle's R. It's never wise to be in it. Especially if Fiddle's got any. The one mythical that helps with burn and demonic break, both that and demonic braces, then you're basically just asking to die. And see, look, I was trying to go for it. He's over there. It's so dumb. Especially you can build just like Fiddle and do constant burn depending on your health. And it sucks because that means you're just automatically guaranteed to lose a lot of health from someone who's maybe half across the map. I wonder if I can... It's that set. I forgot the name of it. Ooh, I could probably show. Lydria? Landra's? Anguish? I usually go sorcery boots because, you know, magic penetration is actually pretty good for Fiddle. Ability haste, I wouldn't say would be a good option. Also, my kills are pretty kind of consistent. Whether being doubles or single kills, they're pretty consistent. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend ability haste. I think Fiddle's abilities are actually pretty decent without it. Though being able to constantly play your R might help. It's always fun to put fear on something because if something gets fear, they run away immediately. Just ask for it. Took Morgana. Kale decided, you know, try to take one for the team, but also try to take one with her. Kale with Nash too.
Shut down.
She almost died to that. That was risky. Greedy and super risky.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Hey, look at that. He just spawned and he's doing his R again. That's disgusting. I'm just a fiddle. I play music. I have a pumpkin. And I definitely agreed with Vlad's emote right there. That was basically what was going on there. But I like putting on my little scares. What do they call them actually? Yeah, the scarecrows. Harmless, quote unquote, scarecrows. No, they always make sure, they always, even if someone knows about it, they always manage to get a few abilities hit on them because someone thinks they're the actual fiddle. He tried, and I wasn't gonna take it. See, the only benefit I had was that my burn was taking a little bit off of Morgana's health. That was the only thing I benefited from that. Luckily, Fortune was really clutch.
Blue team double kill. Beast.
I think after this part I can say this. At one point, I like to play it a little careful in the back. When there's an opportunity, pop in my ult or anything to help the team. But at one point these guys were pinging when my R was ready. That way they can start the push. The push is started That was a really good one. I was still able to get my W off a Casa. The little shield, annoying shield thing that Karth puts down. But nope. They were pinging my R and saying, kind of waiting, timing for me. No, they wanted to time it so when I use my R, then they'll push. I got Karth, but it wasn't really worth it because he had his R again.
Shut down.
I don't like Karth. I like playing as a Karth if I feel like I don't have a soul.
Shut down.
You might, surprisingly enough, Fiddle's set is basically exactly like Mord's set. It's not really a surprise, it's just funny to think about. They're basically, one's just extremely tanky, one's extremely squishy but super powerful. I got caught by that and I hated that because I didn't know how. Never forget the little boy. Oh, I hate cops. I hate phones. I wish I was more into it. I don't remember. I think I put my effigy right there just to see where they were. See, they caught me. I don't know how they knew exactly I was there. I think they guessed. And it got me. Hated that. Hated that thing. Despised that they did that to me. But they did that to me.
Shut down.
I don't know what happened over here.
Red team double kill.
Red team triple kill. Damn
Killing spree.
Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, they took the turret, but put my R down. They were low again.
Shut down.
It's not really hard to kill anything. If anything's below half health against the Fiddle, you're basically asking for that. It's asking for death. Because Fiddle can melt away that health so fast. Never pop your R off when there's people with full health. That's my opinion. Even if they're a quarter of the way, you only lost like a quarter bit of health. That's still better than full. You can get them really low and someone else could push them off. But I think it was in a few minutes, yeah. They were doing it again. They were paying like, we'll push when Fiddle does his arc. And there was only one person who was asking that. And we're like, okay, I guess I sacrifice myself now. I was waiting for them to get close at least. I was gonna wait until Noxus did his arc, and then I would pop up behind it. Behind this, which is basically an easy kill. Oh, was it the Karthus I burned? Yeah, it was Morgana. I remember I burned someone, and they basically just got screwed over that. So let's jump back and see that again. Wah. Look at that. Disgusting. Oh, and you hear that clicking? Ooh. Yeah, it was Morgana. Morgana was already gonna die, unfortunately. It just happens that my Baron got it first. Monkey Ball. Yeah, Wukong. You know, actually, I never wondered why they never changed his name. I'm pretty sure the actual legend is Wukong, so why did they never change his name to Wukong and something else? Instead of just actually using the real name. It never occurred to me. Not gonna question it. Not my game. I play the game. I enjoy the game. I'm not gonna question it. I don't know. But I will say it looks kind of
Shut down.
top tier. Anyway. They're asking me to basically use my R first. I saw them coming. I'm like, maybe you make them something. I really was gonna plan on doing something, but then Morgana showed up and she kind of tried to predict where I was going. I didn't want that. So I kind of just waited. I did a little bit to buy my time. I knew Kale was low. I don't remember. They pinged Larry again. However, this time, yep, Vladimir. That does show. Yeah. I know they didn't do it a lot, but still, that's a little too much, in my opinion. They were talking about it, and then they pinged it. I don't know why. See, breaking this down first, the smarter decision would have been doing this, even though it would have been either risking the length of where I jump. Actually, no. The smarter decision would have been in this area. That way, whoever gets caught into my little jump basically gets the fear proc. So it would have been a smarter decision to get close inside the bush and then jump out the bush instead of doing it from the other way around. However, it was still smart that I did that because it also means I jumped past the fence, basically. My R down. Immediately, we all bodied the Morgana. The other ones are kind of. Vlad died because Karth's still alive, technically, after dying, which is another reason why I hate him. After this bit, just one. That's why you gotta wait for the perfect moment to put off your art. Don't just use it really. You have to strategically wait until the enemies are either low or they're not paying attention to you, and then you pop off your art. Anyone? I hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh. Quick note, once again, Karth sucks. I have to point that out. I hate Karth a lot. He is so broken with his art. I'll just say. Anyway, have a good night.